And good night to you, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Once again, it is time for Talking Points. My name is Sheldon Scott. I'll be here with you up until the 10 o'clock hour. We do apologize for the late start tonight. I was late getting in studio due to nobody's fault but my own. Just making sure everything is all well and okay. It's now 8:33. Say a special good night to all of you joining us via the YouTube. All of you joining us via the Facebook. Good night to you and Victor. Coffee Bow Hill in the house. Carib Spice Fitness, good night to you.
I'd rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be his than have riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than houses or land. I'd rather be led by his name, persons than to be a king of a man, or be held and sing, oh God, I'd rather like an Jesus.
Let me just make sure that noise radio gets connected there. Wait, I'm sorry. Just making sure everything is okay here. Indeed, just making sure that I get noise radio up and connected. Let me just make sure I do this here, and as I do that here, I just have to make sure that they're connected with us and One Soca Radio. Good night to you, buddy. Good night to you, bro. Hope everything is going all well and okay for you guys, and I think that should be it there. Nice, beautiful. Yeah, and folks, it's one of those nights we're going to take your call. You can hear I'm very congested. I've been sneezing for the entire day today. When you see a blank screen and think you know it's sneeze, I have to go and sneeze. For the entire day today, I've been sneezing. Yeah, it's one of those days. It's just one of those days. And tomorrow, I believe, is the funeral of our dear brother Neelan Franklin. That's going to be taking place tomorrow.
Watch it. Jesus Christ is in the air. Glory tonight, the mighty man of war.
know many of you will be heading out to that activity. Unfortunately, I will be unable to make it. Yeah. Good evening to the geezer. Come on, Ollie, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes button, the like button, yeah. Anastasia Peterson, good night to you. Rick English, good night to you. Glenda John, good night to you. Gillian William, Charmaine Ragbasing, Cicely Celestine, Joyce Lewis, Canis Peters, Stephanie John and family, Angel Mapp, Velma Pascal, Gillian Noel, I see you there. Amanda Moses, Charmaine Ragbasing, Jerome Lewis, Jeshi Sherry, Andrea Burke, Sherma Jeremiah, Kathleen Ledlow, Clive Raymond, Lona Lolo Williams, Jefferson Hagley, Maud Martin, Bernadette Joseph, Claude Abraham, Francis George, Cindy Thomas, Anne-Marie Grant, Vanessa Lalji, Teresa Joseph, Alban Harris, Jackie Raymond, Kathleen Knights, Joyce Lewis, Faith Lynn, Hallie Douglas, John Stafford, Adrian, what's good night to you and the lovely wife. Come on, hit the like button and the share button. Folks, we'll soon be celebrating our that is 1, 2, 3, our third year. I know how we celebrating, but we having our third anniversary very soon. Yes, indeed. I know many of you were trying to contact me via Facebook today. YouTube, sir. Not Facebook, Lord. I'm looking at YouTube. That's why I say YouTube and Facebook. Via WhatsApp today. Yeah, I was out and about, so it's a very, very busy period for me, yeah? It's not the normal. It's a busy period for me right now. And about to get even more busy. So some of the programs you may be hearing in the next few weeks may be pre-recorded, just like you all know. You know me ain't coming and put up a pre-recorded and make all you feel is a live thing. No, I ain't in that. If it's pre-recorded, I'm saying it pre-recorded. Nice. Dennis Celestine listening in from Canada. Good night to you. And we have a caller online. Good night, caller. Hello.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah, go right ahead. That was my
okay. Yeah. Something I'd like for you to do for me. I don't have party headquarters number, but a message I observed in the meeting what night is that? And if you could get it through to them. We pray at the entrance, at the beginning of the meeting. We finish off everything. And when we get to the end to give a vote of thanks, we don't return thanks to God for taking us safely through the meeting. Let us not be ungrateful. And
usually that is the situation. No, that is not the situation usually at the end of the meeting, New National Party activities, there is a prayer. I do not know if they cut the feed, the stream, before that part took place, because I know usually any NNP activity you start and end with prayer. So I am not sure if it did not take place or if they cut the stream before that part took place. Because usually by the time the chairman comes and he says good night and so on, I believe there's usually a prayer at the end. But just in case, I'll raise the issue.
I observed that they didn't do, and so the last one, I don't think that time even give the vote of thanks. But usually, the vote
Well,
of
on the,
thanks, and then they say good night and they gone.
again on the stream
Mm.
and what is
Uh-huh.
taking place there may be two different things. So as I was not
Mm.
there, I cannot say it did
Uh-huh.
not take place, or if it's
Mm-hmm.
a situation that the stream was cut before that they got to
Mm-hmm.
that part. So I will check with them. In case it is
Yep.
happening, we'll fix that. If that is
Yep.
not the
Yep.
case, we'll probably sort it out with the people that are doing the stream, so they don't cut it too early.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. So we be grateful.
yeah, no problem, my brother.
All right. So you have
All
a
right.
great night.
Same to
Take it
you,
easy and you stay healthy, man.
man. Right now, and it's not even the cold, Um,
Mm.
not sinuses or anything like that. It's allergies that thing. So it constantly.
I know that thing is dangerous, man. That thing is dangerous.
No,
It troubled me a lot in Florida too.
No, I went into a particular place on Friday, and when I got there, immediately I started sneezing, and I haven't stopped sneezing since then. There was some plants, some
Yeah.
strange plants in that area, and believe me, boss, they got me.
I know
They
that
got
thing no make joke.
They got me.
I tell
Fall
you,
in.
he get your eyes scratching, your throat scratching, your nose, your ears, everything.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
me this time.
All right.
All right,
Go
thank
like a
you
dip
very
in the
much.
sea, man, and check it out.
Yeah, I'll try that as well.
All right.
All right, good.
Have a great
Thanks.
night. One love. All right.
Yes, indeed, folks. The phone lines are open. You can call at any point in time. Good night to you, Camille Teresa Scott. I hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight. Hold on, people on Facebook don't cost me. Laslin, Cynthia B, Landon, Jane Sherms, Tito, yeah, Winnie, Kimitoy. Let's go over to the phone lines again, folks. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Hi, caller.
Play my voice, man.
Hey, I hear you now. I hear you now. Go right ahead.
I said I was the last call I called it. The last meeting I went to, we have a with a thanks, right? I have a we pray after we pray when we done.
Yeah, but I think the caller may believe that didn't take place if the stream was cut early. So in other words, if
Yeah,
the broadcast was
she
cut
was cut
early.
on. She cut on because that was in Resource Secondary School,
Yeah.
and I know when you done you have a pray.
Okay.
And Wednesday coming will be in Good Hope.
Yes, we're heading by Brother Boyne.
Yeah, in Good Hope,
Yes,
in
yes,
St.
yes.
Paul.
Yes, indeed.
So I want everybody to come out. And this is what this is what he said. My MP for Sunday will be talking to.
All right.
So she'll be talking. Miss Nolan Thompson will be talking to.
Uh-huh.
Come out and listen what she's saying. She have to say. Please, please give us the support. We need it.
Now we ain't begging for it in a day. We don't have to beg so for it. A day.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't get the people impression that NNP have to be begging. Oh God, we need it. We have to beg for it.
I know.
A day.
Um,
Let them
Friday.
Let them feel it in day. They go learn.
Friday within
The after work line. Yes, that's coming up as
after
well.
work line. Okay, who they listen? I want everybody come out and support. Yeah, Sharon Scott, enjoy the rest of the night.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, folks. 1473-440-7377. That's 1473-7377. Yeah, 440-7377. But you can only call us on the WhatsApp. Yeah, you can only call us on the WhatsApp. Let's go to the phone lines again. Hello, good night. Hi, good night.
Hello, good night. Good night.
Hey, how you doing, Tito?
Good night, Chief.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad at all. I just want to say good night too. You know, all my fans, all my friends, you know, all my enemies. I want to say good night to each and everyone. And I just want a little info to put out.
Yeah, enemies, brother?
Well, Well, I don't have, but them have me.
Yeah, I don't have enemies. I just have people that don't like me. And who care about them?
Well,
Who don't like me? I don't
thank,
care about who don't like me.
thank you, sir. Thank
Them had to
you.
sort
So
that
how you
out
doing
with them
otherwise?
and Papa God had to sort that out between themselves. That had nothing to do with me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, but you was announcing
So
something.
like,
Go ahead.
so lively to hear you again. After this, kind of hard, kind of weekend. With the up and down walks and But we see that to
Yeah.
give thanks. But what I really come for tonight, I come for to send out a message. Well, what would be that will be on the 1st of October, we'll be in Paradise Coco. We'll be having we're trying our best to have one of the biggest street light meeting, which will be Miss my representative, Miss Skitter Louis. So I know that I have a lot of fans, so I'll be trying to posting, I'll trying to get, many people to come out and listen and hear the message. You understand what Miss Kate Lewis have and what she all time I show it, all them have for us and the love. You understand that she always be for us. So I want everybody to come out on the third. That will be a Wednesday, but that Wednesday we don't have karaoke every Wednesday, but the karaoke will be holding up. You understand? No music, nothing will be playing that particular time. Anything after 9, 9:30, then you could pass through and then you could sing a song for us. But the all road leads to Paradise Coco, which is on the 4th and next month. And just one thing again, and the third next month also, we asking each and everybody to come out like a whole day, a fun day. You understand? We're having breakfast, lunch, and we're having dinner. Everybody come out, you understand, at Starland. You understand? That is when you go in for house and scheme, like you go in Tivoli, southern side, right? And down from the bridge. You understand? That will be on the third also next month. So we're looking for a massive crowd, a whole day crowd. You understand? Tea, breakfast, and everything will be served. And my minister will be there, and we looking for like a donation also, because with the food and whatsoever we selling, drinks whatsoever we selling, that will be going and donate. That will go in NMP pocket, those Kate Louis pocket, those Tito pocket. That money will be going outside there to help the needies. Like who with the expense, so like with the medical bills then. You understand? So that money will be going for the age of people or whosoever, small whatsoever, Kate Lewis and Tito and the community, which we could do for that person. So we're asking, please, each and everybody will be on all radio, I'll be on all media, because that street light meeting, Kate Lewis have a lot of message and a lot of good message in store. So asking each and everyone whosoever it is, just call Tito. I will try my best to get transport available, because I want that street light meeting, one of that street light meeting be one of the biggest meeting. Thank you, Mr. Sheldon. All the best and be good.
All right, brother. You have a blessed one. Yes, indeed.
And I will just, before I go, I just want to make Miss Kate Lewis know that we love her and we there for her, because I just sit down in the shop here, just chilling out after a hard work today, and I miss out pass a young man and I say, yo, I say meeting, and I say, well, why is that green? There is nothing, nobody goes. So Miss Kate Lewis, just continue to love Tito, love you, and you have a lot like me what love you more. So all the best, Mr. Sheldon, and I'm listening. All the best and thanks.
All right. Thank you. Yes, indeed, folks. We had that Tito. Yes, 1473-440-7377. And we have a call online. Hello, good night.
Good night. This is the Nutmeg State.
Nutmeg State. How you
Okay.
doing?
Okay. It's 8:50. I'm gonna talk for 5 minutes.
No, you go ahead, man.
Okay. All right. Now, Grenada is a very lucky country, and Grenada is very blessed. And we have some people here that is now. Grenada doesn't have to pay any bills until 2027. And what about the monies they are collecting for from the postal, from the ports and everything? This government now is just using that money and they don't care. And they are very lucky because they don't care if they want to go back. And I don't think they want to go back. They want to just take whatever they get now, put it in their account, and win or lose, they will. These guys never had a job in their life. This guy just taking the money now, and if they lose the next election, they will be well off. Now, is there any committee that is going to do checks and balances? What how are we know how the money is being spending from the ports, from the postal services, from the custom? How are this money being spent, and where are this money going? Okay, we don't. Is the prime minister in Grenada now? Is it? There is no emphasis on trying to help the fishermen who are in Carriacou and Matnik trying to get themselves back to thing, and there is no worry, and they have the majority. They have the 2/3 majority. So the point I am saying is, let's cut our losses. Let's cut our losses right now as NNP. Let's cut our losses and try to stop the bleeding, because we are our hands are tied. Number 10 and concentrate in getting back to power, because Grenada will be in a big deficit. Grenada is not paying back any loans as of now until 2027. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now and you respond. Right, sir? Thank you.
Well, today I was listening to the Minister of Finance, and he did mention that they would, well, first of all, they floated a bond today. They put out a bond that they put I think the lowest rate was down at $500 and that sort of thing, which I'm interested to find how that bond, because you have to do it through brokers. And by the time, if you're making the small investment, like they're saying, like families and different people could make the investment, if a person is investing a $500, $600, or $700, by the time they pay the brokers, does it make the financial sense, considering the returns that you're going to be getting from the bonds, to make that payment? Because you might very well buy the bond at the 500, that's the bond price, and then you pay the people, the brokers, and by the time you get your payments on that, which they're saying they're going to give in two portions, I think it's 2 point something percent and 2 point something percent, two different times during the year. By the time you get that payment, you may have to get several payments before it makes economic sense, because the price that you have to pay the broker itself may be so high. So we have to wonder what they're really trying to do, or is it just another way of them trying to make a couple $1,000,000 quick, because Christmas is coming around. They've heard that St. Lucia is giving public servants a little cacada for the Christmas. Yes, they're giving them a bonus, and maybe they want to try and follow suit, because in St. Lucia, right now, I think various parts of the Caribbean, you're hearing of the possibility of elections in St. Lucia. You know, definitely elections are coming in St. Vincent, and elections can be on the cards for Grenada as well. So it may be that that money that they're looking for from this bond that they're floating is the money that, because they have not said what they're going to do with that money and what they're going to utilize that money for and so on. They've said they're just creating an opportunity for people and so on. But if you're Brooks, say you're Brooks. Don't come and try and sell it as you're doing something so nice for people and thing. You're Brooks. Just tell people that you're Brooks. Yeah? When I Brooks, I tell people, watch, Brooks. I'm telling people straight. Yeah? We have a caller online. Hello, good night. Hi, good night.
Good night, Brooks. Good night, Mr. Sheldon. How you doing? The geezer here.
Hey, I'm quite fine. Even though you say I come off screen for a short while, I'm here. You go right ahead.
Right. Okay. A question, really. A couple of questions. With the Grenlec situation, right, and the water companies, are these companies charging government tax? Do you know?
Yes, they are charging the tax that they are being charged, that they are charging right now, are government taxes.
Right, because one of my family members had to pay a bill, and they had to pay $240 odd for a company's, government tax. That's quite horrendous, knowing that the bill was, well, say for instance your water bill will say, I don't know, say $80 odd dollars, and the reconnection was $80 odd dollars, but then they charged $240 for government tax. That's quite a lot of money, considering, do you know why is that happening?
What they're saying is that they're taking that money basically as a down payment. So if your water is cut off, they're making you pay that money before you reconnect and so on. It's an additional fee that they've added. So even though you owe $80 and your water is cut off, now you've got to go pay that $240 and the $80. So you was catching your hell to pay $80, but somehow this government thinks that magically you'll suddenly have $240 along with that $80 to be able to go in there.
That's right, and I personally think that's quite
brilliant.
Yeah, I wish we could think of that, but I think that's a rip-off, really. If I really look at it, we don't have that kind of situation over in the UK. We don't have that. Yes, if your water's cut off, yes, you pay a small fee to reconnect, but that's it. But we don't pay an extra $200, say for instance, or whatever, or pounds or whatever.
And if I remember correctly, there's I think there's also the reconnection fee. That is a penalty that they're putting on it. Although I think it's a one-time penalty, but it's a penalty that they're putting on it. But I think you still have to pay the reconnection fee. That somebody message me and let me know if I'm correct. Yeah. But
but I mean, you've got the water bill, right? Reconnection, right? And then they're charging $240 extra for what? What is that for? That doesn't make sense. It just seems to me
they just had to say they broke. They broke.
Well, if they're broke, then they should ask the Prime Minister to put more money into the the system. At the end of the day, I just think that's quite a rip-off, and I don't know if everybody knows that. That if you're cut off for some reason and you have to reconnect, yes, you pay that's not a problem, but the tax, the government tax, that's quite horrendous. So I don't know if everybody knows about it.
Yeah, and
but it's going to hit a lot of people as well.
When they put that additional tax, the new National Party has been speaking about it, but I think now that it started to hit people in the pocket, hearing it is one thing, hearing that they increase this or that, but when it happens to you, that you have low bills for Nawasa, so you have a $20 here, a $30 there, and it builds up to an 80 or so, and you may have even forgotten about it or whatever, which is irresponsible, but still it happens, and you didn't pay, and they cut you off for that $80 that you got cut off for because you could not pay, in the instances of some people that are unemployed or so, or elderly or so. And now you have to go find the additional money. When you start to feel it in your pocket is when you understand what the NNP has been saying, that what they are doing is despicable, it is wrong, and it is an attack on the poor people of the country.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I think. I think a lot of people need to understand that, because, you're ripping
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Diamond. Right now, if you tune in on Facebook, on YouTube, my feed on Facebook is okay, but my feed on YouTube has been hijacked.
Yeah. Well, just be careful, mate. And I'll speak to you later.
Hold on. It's back now. Yeah, it's back now. I think I know what happened there. I'll fix that so it never happens again. But it just another program came on during mine. I think I don't think it has been willfully done. So, folks, what just happened there, I don't think has been willfully done. I think I understand what happened. I'll fix that problem by tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, I'm not being funny, but your countrymen needs to understand this gentleman or so-called person is not doing you any favors. It's just like with the new hospitals being built. Who's going to be using it? Is it going to be the general public, or do you have to pay a fee to use your doctors, to see the doctors or nurses? I mean, where's all this money coming from? I don't understand. It's because I just feel, there's something not looking right. And I'm come from the UK and I'm looking at it as a different perspective. I just feel, there's a lot of dirty plays coming on now, and I personally don't like it. When you're going into elections and starting to elections, everybody does, some people do dirty things, and say dirty things and cause a lot of problems. It's like being dictated. It seems like everybody in Grenada is too scared to say what they want to say, because otherwise your government are going to say, you lose your job and all this kind of thing. It's not right. And I think everybody, just level the playing fields and, just do have a proper, proper thing, not just allow people to dictate to what you can do. From your last government, if there was something wrong, you had a lot of, protests. Everybody seems now they're not protesting or anything like that because they're too scared of this bloke. So it just feels to me, from an outsider, you know, the general public have got a lot of problems there, and I just wish, you know, your lady will win and get this person out, because at the end of the day, you know, he's running your country down. And I'm seeing it from an outside. And I live in England, and I can see it a mile away. And it's like these houses, he got donkeys sleeping underneath these houses and stuff like that. Now, come on, what's going on? It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. And what about these things at the airport? You know, the bridges. Why haven't they sorted them out? They've been there for 2 years or 3 years or whatever. Why haven't they been sorted out?
Well, they want to do everything close. They want to call an election, and they want to do all of these things just before they call the election, to create an aura of, oh, we've achieved, we've done this, we've done that, we've done the other. And they have a lot of straw man arguments in relation to these things, because I think you can go back easily and find the documentation of who initiated that project, who put that project in place. It's not an achievement of the NDC government. It is an achievement of the New National Party. And all of these things are easy to deal with in that context.
Yeah, but why? So let's be straight and honest. If we, or our UK, just an example, don't, you know, say you've got Labour in at the moment, right? And if Conservatives think they're not pulling their weight, or they have no confidence in the Labour Prime Minister, so they call no confidence. Can you do that in your country?
So
the New National Party can.
A vote of no confidence can be called by parliamentarians at any time.
Right. So at the end of the day, if this is the case, so why don't the New National Party do that and try and get an election early? That'll stub them up completely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're the opposition party then could say, we've got no confidence. How many people do you need? 20, 30 people, whatever it is, right? You have no confidence.
In order for a motion of no confidence to pass in the House of Parliament, you need 8 parliamentarians to vote yes. Then the Prime Minister has the option of resigning or calling elections within, I think it's 72 hours or something like that.
That's correct. So why can't your party, or not your party, but New National Party, do that?
Yes,
because we can do it here.
You can call a motion of no confidence at any point in time. It allows you to bring forth a lot of issues and so on. But generally, it is used technically by parties in opposition, because you definitely do not have the numbers to be able to win a motion of no confidence. But it is an effective tool to be able to deal with specific issues within the parameters of parliamentary discussion, where the government has been failing and continues to fail.
Right. Well, then it's how can I put it to you in a nice term? 100%.
Yeah.
What I can say is 100%. So the bloke is travelling around all over the place, going to countries. He doesn't. I mean, even. What's his name? He came into England, old Trumpy was, right? He came to England and all that. At the end of the day, your parliament doesn't even don't want to go or can't go to the United States because Trump don't like the geezer. So at the end of the day, I'll be straight and honest with you. At the end of the day, if your government is not pulling its weight, as they say, you, as the the opposition, can say got no confidence in this bloke. At the end of the day, let's get an election straight away, and I can guarantee you'll win straight away, 100%.
All right, my brother. Thank you so very much.
Governor.
All right.
Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. And to you. All right, bye.
It's indeed the geezer, my good friend there. 147344. Yeah, I know what happened there. Yeah, it's accidental, I believe. 1473440737. That is the number for you to call and get onto the inside of tonight's program. And folks, I'm seeing some folks putting up their bills, their electricity bills, and Papa, yo, yeah. Oh God, boy. I'm seeing some folks putting up their electricity bills with significant increases. And let me repeat, the government could have stopped it. The government, this government, the National Democratic Congress government of Deacon Mitchell, could have stopped it. Massa bull, massa cow. Grenlec belongs to the government of Grenada. Is the majority shareholder. Yes, there are other shareholders, but the majority shareholder. And the same way, the new National Party was able to say, we are removing this and removing that to make it more affordable. Businesses and the average Grenadian together combined saved millions of dollars through the initiative that the new National Party took in relation to the reduction in your electricity bills. Look, I'm getting a next information from another friend of mine here. Their bill has doubled. I'm seeing that information from quite a few people, and this individual whose bill has doubled, they have solar lights as well. So I could imagine for people that using a lot of electricity and don't have solar as a backup. Yeah? I mean, this is disgusting, man. But again, they broke. So they have to do it. They broke. Because up to this point in time, yeah, 3 years and counting. Because we're counting them down, eh? They ain't counting up because there are no next term to get. The only term some of them might get might be one up on the hill. But anyway, that's the only term some of them might get. Yes, I said it. Who don't like it, die the business. I'm seeing one by one person here, their normal bill is $400, $500 maximum. Now they have a bill for $871. There's another person that had a bill that usually around $50. Now they got a bill for $210. Yeah? So you're seeing these kind of things coming through from various people. Yeah? I'll check. Those of you that had the app and thing, check your bill and tell me. Because that is what is happening now. And again, let me repeat. I'm laying this at the feet of the Deacon Mitchell administration. Because they could have easily dealt with the non-fuel component of the bill and said that they are suspending the tax or removing the tax in relation to that. So imagine a person who's struggling to pay $50 now to find $210. And they better hope the water don't cut off because they're going to find an additional $240 on top of that. It's a war not to eradicate poverty, but to eradicate poor people. That is what they are doing. Meanwhile, the people who are eating at the trough, the people who are benefiting financially from the doings of the National Democratic Congress out there, like the idiot they have there. Yes, I call her idiot. Abigail or whatever she name is, the idiot that they have there in the WASH program. They're talking about, oh, too much NNP in their ministries, so the ministries are not performing because they have lackluster leadership. They have people that do not understand government, that do not understand people, and quite frankly don't care about people. That is why ministries are failing. That is why we have the Woburn Cliff project in the state that it is right now. A project that should have been completed by this time. But because of inept leadership and corrupt practices, that is the reason the project can't move from where it is right now. Meanwhile, people still have to be making the circle. Yeah? Are they claiming that as a success? That all you have that project in this state at this point in time? Then we hear now that there's a possibility of a cabinet shuffle. I ain't saying much on that until it happen. Let it happen. Sometimes there's nothing and I ain't saying nothing. Let it happen first. Because when you talk too early, they just run and change and then they come in and say you lie. Yeah? Let it happen. I hear in cabinet shuffling. But if you shuffle a pack of jokers, it's still a joker coming up on the top. Because all of them are inept. So it don't matter who you shift and you put in infrastructure, you create a new ministry of housing and all this sort of thing. We're still waiting on the 500 houses a year, you know. we are still looking forward to the 500 houses per constituency a year. We'd even take 500 on the whole islands, all over for the year. And believe it or not, and sad to say, had it not been for Hurricane Beryl, this administration may not have built a single house. None, zero, had it not been for Hurricane Beryl. And you see the minister of MIT trying to palm it off as it's no big thing because MIT ain't really into building house, when they were taking these, 22 million or so to give to MIT. We said at that point in time, why did you not place that money under the Ministry of Housing, the ministry that has the technocrats, the ministry that works along with the ministry with the Housing Authority of Grenada, the ministry that has the engineers, the ministry that has all the technical people, the know-how, and have people there who have been working in this field for many years. Instead of taking the how much $1 million and give to the housing ministry, they take it and they give to MIT. Now, a year and some later, you have MIT coming to you and say, oh, MIT doesn't really do houses, we were just helping out a situation. Yes, all you was helping out a situation with all your pocket, all your crook. Say it as it is, who don't like it, buy it. All your crook. All you like to call people all kind of thing. I'm not the government minister that owe the taxpayers $3 million, Not me, I don't owe $3 million in back taxes. And I don't owe GDP millions. Yeah? I owe my credit union to go get paid. No hurry. As a working man, to go get paid. But it's not me that owe the taxpayers over $3 million. But they ain't talking about that though. All you ain't talking about that. All you feel like will stop talk about that? Hey. Joke all you making. Joke all you making. You all just don't like people. You put on a facade. You go out there and you give the impression, oh, I'm dressing like you, and I thought dressing like me don't mean that you seen what I'm going through. When I go home and I open the fridge and it's nothing in the fridge, and I'm watching 3 children stand up watching me because they're waiting for their food. You don't know how that feel? Or you knew how that feel, but you don't care. You don't care about nobody. Once your pot overflowing, you ain't care about nobody. That's the situation with all your tooth moon. All you. all you. Every one of you in the same boat. It is what it is. You give it with the right hand and you take it with the left. So when you hear, oh, we increase the salaries of people and all kind of, yeah, you increase the salaries and you take it right back. Because by the time you calculate the increase that you give people on the salary, and then you calculate the increases in relation to items in the supermarkets, the cost of living continues to increase, and you make it even worse by increasing the cost of electricity and water for the average man. You more than take back. In fact, people are in a worse situation than they were before you give them the increase. Worse situation. You remove the cap on the gas, so if gas go to $16 right now, well, people have to pay it. Try to give people the impression that what NNP do was some kind of wrong thing. Dodoi. Try to give people what NNP didn't do nothing wrong by capping the gas at 15. Because if it fell under 15, people pay what it was, whether it's $12, $7, $8, wherever it went to, people would have paid that. It wasn't that when it fall under, they put it at 15. Cap mean that it can't go over. But no, why cap it? Why cap it? Why cap it? Cap it because it affects poor people. Because whatever price it go to, the boss man had to pay it. Them boss men had to pay it. I know them boss man that does make it over the hills feel how they making it, Because by the time you come downtown with that first load, and then you have to stay in the bay there unless you want to pound the road and fight it and see if you get through. But once you have to go and stay there, how much trip you making for the day compared to the amount of gas that you have to put into that bus plus the repairs and so that you have to do. Nobody ain't talking about that though. Yeah, all they ain't talking about that. So when they decide they want to increase and so on, you don't put things in place to make it easier for them. Why? Don't do it. Oh, everything is going nice in the country. We have lowest unemployment. You know what I like about that? When they talk about, oh, we have the lowest unemployment ever and all kind of nonsense. Nonsense. I like when they say it, because the unemployed people here in them too. And they're saying, what do you mean? But I'm unemployed and I can't find a job. I know of people right now looking for jobs and cannot find. Not because you have a set of people oversubscribed in the field of construction means that you've solved the employment issue on the island of Grenada. Because construction is for a specific period of time. And when that ends, the people are what again? Unemployed. And construction is oversubscribed in some areas at this point in time simply because of Hurricane Beryl, not because of any magical doing of the NDC administration. Talk the truth to the people. Stop trying to take, like if we are the ones that create the environment that created all these jobs. No, you all are the ones that bring Hurricane Beryl. That is why you could barely find somebody doing construction in Carriacou to do anything for you. You all were the ones that created the enabling environment for that. No, it was Hurricane Beryl. It came, it was devastating, it killed how much people, it destroyed millions. Millions upon millions. And you all got millions upon millions too, eh? But don't worry, the day will come when the accounting will take place. Because you all maybe feel that you're in office forever, so you could do as you want and say as you want for as long as you want. You feel it so. But get to know that when the sun set today, it was one less day on the NDC administration. All you have to go. No if, what, or but about it. Next election, all you're gone. Nothing ain't gonna save all you. No tweedle deedle with no third party nonsense that you all think is going to be able to cripple the NNP in certain seats. You all feel we don't know what you're trying. All you think we just reaching this thing, huh? All you forget who is Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. All you feel MNP has not been through the battlefield. You all feel we do have backup people like Honorable Gregory Bowen, Honorable Clarice Modest. All you feel we do have backup people there. So all you feel we don't know all you're trying. Because a third party, as I call it, the bowel movement, who vex, that their business, their face is theirs. They could say what they want to say, I could say what I want to say. Is the bowel movement. They are not third party nonsense. Because they know for a fact that the third party has no chance in any of those seats. None. No chance in any seat. They know that. So they could only be doing what they're doing out of spite. Don't come and try and give me this thing about for country and we so nice and all kind of thing. Nonsense. You all know that what you are doing, if you all understand politics, well, maybe you all don't understand politics. But you all know very well that what you all are doing is out of spite. Or you're just trying to spite people. So yeah, let me see how much votes we could take away there and NNP go lose. Or is it a situation, or they're trying to take away votes here, take away votes there, so that NNP wins 7 seats, NDC wins 7 seats, and all you're hoping that one of the sides work with all you, so all you could win a particular seat, so all you could be kingmaker? Nah, that ain't happening. All you feel we stupid they are. All you think we don't know what's going on? I vote for anything but the new national parties, I vote for the NDC. Let me repeat it. I've been saying this months now, and let me say it again. A vote for the national, for anything other than the new national party is a vote for the NDC to keep the situation that's there. The people that raise your water rate, the people that raise your electricity rate, the people that are refusing to restrain the runaway prices in the supermarket, which they can. Yes, we know that the food prices are set due to world conditions. We understand that. But there are aspects of it that could be controlled at home. There are taxes that are applied. their port fees, etc. Because remember when they come in, they come and they say, oh, we take out how much on the port fees and all kind of thing, and they go make the price of goods cheaper. Papa, yo, we still waiting. They have to go. They don't have a choice. They could buy it, they could sell it, they could write it in a book, they could email it home, they could send it to the space station. At the end of the day, when that bell is rung, they have to go. No if, what about it. The only thing that I am suspicious about is what is going to be the size of the cocktail they're going to get. That is what I'm suspicious. No, I ain't talking about how much seats, you know. We know it's a clean sweep again. We're giving them that licks in the tail. They ain't worrying about that part. Here they're saying this one go hold on to the seat, that one go hold on to the seat. Yeah, they go hold on to the toilet seat. That's the only seat they go hold on to. Huh? The Prime Minister go hold on to his seat. Yes, election night he go hold on to his toilet seat. Huh? And he go hold on to his seat. Yeah, his toilet seat. That's the only seat them go hold on to. Not another seat. Because at the end of the day, when the votes are counted, there'll be weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth. Continue to treat the people of Grenada the way all they treat all you. And all you bully can't bully me. Me ain't afraid them. And they know not to come here. Because I don't even have to deal with them. The talking points people will deal with them. I don't have to say a word. The people here will deal with them. You ain't come in here and come and play around your mouth on none of us and say all kind of thing about us. That's not the forum for you. All you have, all your place, go there. If all you don't like all you hear, all you know where to go. Because when we say it here, we say it as fact. So who don't like when I say that a third party is only out of spite? Because if you check the mathematics and if you check the history, you know that the only thing that a third party could do is take votes from one party or the other. So it has to be a thing of spite. If you know you're doing it and you can't win, but you're going to cause somebody else to lose, the only way you could be doing that is out of spite. Nobody can convince me differently and I don't care. It is what it is. It's a fact. Name one seat they could win. One. Don't even talk about tongue. Because without the support of a major political party, they can't. Name one seat they could win. So all they're going to be doing is trying to do what a certain individual did in St. John the last time. Pull enough votes to cause the NNP to falter. So a vote for anything other than the new national party is a vote to keep the status quo in place. You like the fact that people have to go and find extra money when they don't can't find money already to pay for water. They have to find more. You love the fact that the electricity price doubling on people right now. I could imagine what's happening with those hotels. So right now they're at low occupancy. Hoping that people start to come in from October, November, so they could build back up occupancy again. But they still have to keep the lights on. They still have to keep the lights on the footpaths and so around on. And they still have to keep the pool and so heated. They have to keep all of these things on. You can imagine what an electricity bill if you paying 800 and so for your home. You can imagine what the electricity bill for one of those things are. And you might say, well, them rich, they could afford it. Yeah. But where you think they're going to recover their money, they're going to say, okay, well, if I have to pay additional in electricity and I have to pay additional in water, the best way to deal with this is to reduce staff. So any staff that they recently hired, they will say, nah, well, they ain't here long enough to cause a problem with union and so let me get rid of them. Because the bottom line is you're in business to make money, not to make friends. So when the hotel says that due to these increases we're seeing our profits diminishing and therefore we have to make it back some way, the best way to deal with it is that we may have to reduce some of our staff. All you go say the say, you know. Just remember that. The phone lines are open at 14734407377. That's the number you can call at any point in time. Yeah? And I'm seeing some comments there. They're looking to employ Cuban construction workers in Cuba to come here to work. Well, as if all it wasn't enough problem already. Yeah? One man done lose the visa already. All you hear what the people say. All you ain't even try and correct what the people say to get back the man. Poor papa. Try and get back the man visa for him. Yeah, because he might have want to go in the States and do plastic surgery or something. You never know. Anyway, let me take that back. I'm sorry. But he might have want to go in the States or something. So all ain't even trying to put things in order so the man can at least leave and go to the United States and do what he has to do. All you go now and all you're looking to bring papa yo. And then I'm hearing the possibility of certain industrial actions with a certain utility company as well. I'll talk more on that tomorrow night. We ought to be having a guest on with us tomorrow night. I won't announce who quite yet because I did speak to an individual, but I neglected to remind them over the weekend. So I hope that they will be joining us on tomorrow night as we deal with some various issues and so. Yeah? I'm waiting for them. No. You see, Grenada has gotten to a stage right now where you have to be afraid to speak out on issues because they decide that they are going to elect you as the next person to face persecution. Yeah? As soon as you are a voice speaking out there, you are the target. So you buy your computer, you buy your tablet, you buy your mobile device. You go in Flow or Digicel and you go and you put your plan on your device. You create your profile. You speaking on your profile. And them with a 20-something and 30-something fake profile come in and attack you when you speak about something. So if you from Closure and you say the situation is bad, because I hear additional stories about Closure, you know. I hear additional stories about what taking place there. And I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting. Sorry, I had to sneeze. That's this. Yeah, this. Oh God, allergies is not a nice thing. Yeah, and we have a caller coming in online. Let's take that call one time. Hello, good night.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. What's he saying?
What gone for do?
Me there, yeah, man. Cut and go through.
Okay. So let's quick question, yeah.
Yeah.
If it is that, in fact, for the what do you call it, the parliament is for the people, right?
Yeah, parliament is of the people, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if there's a sitting, what do you call it, MP, what's the proper term you use for them?
The honorable or senator, the honorable.
Okay, no, I'm just talking like just in numbers now, because the administration won 9 seats, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if an individual is declared bankrupt, is the rules of parliament that they're supposed to be sitting? Isn't that a rule? Like you can't be considered bankrupt and be a member of it?
I know to be elected, you cannot be a bankrupt individual.
Okay.
I have to double check. You know, there's two things there.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you cannot be elected if you are bankrupt.
Okay.
I have to double check to confirm, and because you know I don't like to go and say things and have to come back and take it back. I have to confirm if when you are a parliamentarian and then become bankrupt, if such a situation demands that you demit office.
Okay, I like the angle on that, because people, right? Remember a certain individual was saying like, okay, boom, they could have go to jail and all that. There are a lot of checks and things that they, you know what I mean, they still owing. So that will be considered bankruptcy or the next stage to it, right?
Well, I think it is really an official thing that you have to officially file bankruptcy.
Declare. You have to declare.
I don't think it's just that people say, well,
finance,
you have to officially declare that.
Your finance reflects that. Because of
your finance or your lack thereof.
Huh?
Your finance or your lack thereof. You don't have finance.
Your lack thereof. All right. So and then a certain financial institutions just come through and just bail the individual to put them back on bless. I think that's needs some looking into, you know.
Yeah.
All right. I noted the stuff that they did with the houses, and as the bloke was saying, yeah, they got donkeys living infested with just grass all over the place. I'm not understanding where is all that money gone from. Where is decall money for the thing in PM? Where's the accountability for that? Where's the transparency in that? And
you'll have to excuse me. I think I saw something in passing on social media, but it has been an extremely busy time for me recently, so I didn't get. You're speaking about a situation in Petit Martinique or Carriacou now, then?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You get me?
Go ahead, because I'm kind of lose track of some things there because my brain kind of deeply into something else right now.
I'm just saying there's a lot of funds unaccounted for, like in some tremendous state, you know. And as I said, there's no information coming out about it. And the PM has more or less said that is a need to know basis, but he needs to remember that he works for the people because the people is the parliament, isn't it? So basically, he needs to provide that. It's not a situation where it's like, you know, some covert op situation that he needs to be classified or declassified information to give to the public. He has to give it to the people when we ask for it. And I think his camp should really pay attention to that because it's getting frustrating, fam. And speaking about targeting, I'm being targeted. But I ain't going to speak much about it because it'll be a different thing.
Everybody, once you speak out,
yeah.
Andre Donald's station is being targeted.
Yep,
They're
and I did some advertising with him,
so
that's crazy, though.
So he's being targeted. You have a situation where we FM, as far as I've been picking up from one or two people, you're hearing people threatening that we FM should be treated in the same way.
True.
Yeah. So I don't know if we FM has lost any of the stuff that they had. I'm not hearing certain statutory bodies. I'm not hearing their thing before you say hear it every morning on we FM. I'm not hearing it again. So it seems as though different stations are being threatened.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. They're doing the most.
Yeah.
They are doing the most.
They're only doing it for so long. They have to go. All right.
Yeah, they do. Quick thing before I run off. Molyneux, has that place been what you say? They had to put the asphalt to find out the final touches.
Yeah.
Has that been done as yet?
No, do you remember they opened Molyneux, I think last year around Christmas? It was December last year, for people to be able to pass through the area.
First was temporary, then they say they do it and they will come back and throw in the asphalt, but they haven't done that as yet, no?
Yeah. No, they haven't done that as far as I know.
Okay. So more or less the main arteries of mobility in Grenada is more or less compromised. From Woban to countryside, no? Because so we all could be funnel, bottleneck, possibly a next munition explode again, right?
Yeah.
That's a possibility also, yeah. Fadu, listen, don't sell anything short because you have to remember, yeah, during Beryl, the MPs stated that they were in touch via Starlink phones and stuff with the Trump administration. Remember that they was talking to Elon Musk and all that, right? So I
don't think Trump would talk to them, so they would probably
they said no. They didn't mention Trump. They mentioned Elon.
Oh, okay.
I know Trump. I don't think Trump really liked the guy too, you know.
Yeah.
But they mentioned Elon, right? In terms of sending a specific phone to them, satellite phone, so they could communicate and all that. I'm just wondering what happened to that presence in terms of diplomatic, conversation. Like for instance, in terms of legislation, they're saying that they're giving people that are not ready to vote, eligible to vote, the ability to make adult decisions in terms of sexual preference and sexual direction.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they're suggesting. They also suggested that it's mandatory that you need to put a child through school up to 18. I guess that's when they're legal age, right? To vote, being able to vote. However, the programs that they have and they say they produce to give free tuition and school books and all that, it's all failing. So the roads are failing, the infrastructure is failing, the education system is failing, Grenada is failing. Simple deductive reasoning. It's just simple deductive reasoning. And I would put a question to them. If it is that the motivation for young females advancing and moving through the system is so prevalent as they keep saying and campaigning, why is it there's such a big demand for adult entertainment presently on the island? Because I think with all
how you know about that part of things, bro? I mean,
Fadu, we've been around, innit? Why is it if there's so much opportunities? Why is it if there's so much money circulating for these individuals? Why would that be the option? If education is such a go-to right now because easy, why would that be? You know what I mean? The option.
Yeah.
They doing a lot. They're doing a lot, people. They're doing a lot. Fadu, they're doing a lot, and it's like it's like almost like I feel my parents, the communities, everybody liked them when I growing up because they say conduct yourself in a certain way, and these things should be rewards in it.
Yeah.
You get me? So with all the sacrifice and all the things I make to keep a certain way, and I see people did or doing to keep a certain lifestyle or keep a meds, they're not being rewarded. In fact, they're the one being chastised, and that's getting me. Fadu. Safe travels, brother.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Right.
All right.
Keep a link, yeah?
You
nice
stay
to see you
blessed.
up on a boat.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, wait now. So they're attacking Kingsley James too? So what happened with King James? I mean, you know Kingsley James, yeah? The gentleman supported the now government during the last election. Nothing wrong with that. He's a Grenadian. He has a right to support who he wants to support. He has withdrawn his support from them. He is supporting the New National Party, and they're attacking the man for that. Why they attack number 10? Why they attack number 10? The New National Party pay for she campaign. The New National Party pay for all the rally, all the different things. They pay for she campaign. They pay for she buses to she campaign. They pay for she t-shirts, all the media, everything. They paid for it for her to be elected. And then she just crossed the floor and take all NNP effort and all the money that NNP invested in her, and she go over and sit down by the NDC. A slap in the face of every New National Party supporter. That is why I'll continue to say, anytime the New National Party had the opportunity, one of the things they should look at, the law have to change in relation to that. When you cross the floor, you must resign your seat. You must not crossing floor, in fact. You must resign your seat. If you want to go and sit down on the other side, I can go and look for your name and look for the symbol of the house and go and mark my X next to it in the proper way to ensure that you get a vote, and then you take it and go on with our next party with it. I nearly consider that to be sacrilegious. So when that happens, I believe the person, especially if you believe you're big and you're bad, if you believe you have so much strength and you're big and you're bad, resign, force a by-election. No problem with that. You could resign today, we could have a by-election before the end of October. 21 days. You could have a by-election. Vip, whoop, vap. One time. If you believe you're so strong and you believe you're so bad, why don't you resign? Let the NDC spend some money on you now for your campaign. That's all you had to do. Me afraid none of them, you know. So me ain't care what none of them say about me. Me ain't care. I don't care. Understand me? I don't care. So because what they say ain't say already is probably what they ain't get chance to invent yet. So me ain't care. I'm saying it as it is. I consider it to be wickedness. We say here now, one saying the Prime Minister have a satellite phone. He's like a satellite for himself because you're always in the sky. He have a satellite phone. Bosh 1473-440-7377. That is the number for you to call and get onto the inside. Always trying to scare people. There you are minding your own business on your own social media, making comments about what you going through. So you in closure, your children had to pass in the mud. Somebody who sit down in their dry, nice place, don't even touching mud, walking on concrete, driving, dropping the children on concrete again and come back, coming to tell you that you should hush your mouth and you shouldn't say nothing. Who is them? Who is them to come and tell you that? Yeah? It's like they want everybody quiet. And Fadu asked a question a short while ago. I went and checked. and I got the answer for him. Yeah? And yes, according to the Constitution of Grenada, if you have been found to be bankrupt, you are going to lose your space. Right? Let me see where it is here. There's a part here that deals with that under section 33. Right. So a member of the House of Representatives shall, let me make this a little larger because I know sometimes people have problems seeing the thing here. A member of the House of Representatives shall vacate his seat in the House if he is absent from the sittings of the House for such a period and in such circumstances as may be prescribed in the rules of procedure of the House, if he ceases to be a Commonwealth citizen or subject to provisions of subsection 3 of this section, if any other circumstances arise that if he were not such a member would cause him to be disqualified to be elected as such by virtue of subsection 1. Right? If any circumstances referred to in paragraph C, subsection 2 of this section arise because any member of the House is under sentence of death or imprisonment, a judge to be of unsound mind, declared bankrupt, or convicted or reported guilty of an offense related to elections, and if it is open to the member to appeal against the decision, either with the leave of a court or other authority, or without such leave, he shall forthwith cease to perform his functions as a member of the House. But subject to the provisions of this section, he shall not vacate his seat until the expiration of a period of 30 days after. In other words, Papa, you go on. If you're bankrupt, that is it for you. Yeah, it have a time period, but if you bankrupt, I ain't say nobody bankrupt. I don't know. I don't have, yeah. I don't have no information that who bankrupt. I don't have people banking information. Them is the people that has go and dig up people banking information. I don't have nobody banking information. Right? So I don't know who bankrupt and who don't bankrupt. But all I'm saying, if for some reason somebody's declared bankrupt, well, bye-bye, Mr. American Pie. That means by-election, yeah? But don't call it by-election. Let's call it full election because we want all our little go, not just one. Yeah, we go knock that one off. Serious. That will be gone. But I'm telling you, we don't want a by-election. We want a bye-bye election. We want all our leaders to say bye-bye. Yeah? Number 10, number 5, all you. We want a bye-bye election, not a by-election. All man Jack had to go. Yeah? We making sure. Make sure and pack up all your stuff the day all you call election and because you ain't going back in them office. Yeah? All you ain't going back. All you have to go. A simple case. No if, what, or but about it. I guarantee you all you're getting that cocktail. I guarantee all you're getting that cocktail. You understand? All your brooks. So all you're trying to convince people that all you're doing something that's so nice for them and all you're going and show them how to save money and all this kind of thing. Just say all your brooks and all you're trying to find a next way to squeeze money out of the Grenadian taxpayer. Just say that. Say all you want to drop a Christmas bonus. All you're hoping that this bringing enough money from those especially in diaspora. They go buy the bond and so on and people go buy the bond locally. And folks, me ain't telling all you don't buy it, you know. If all you see a way and all you realize that, hey, I could think some money like that because when the NNP come in, they go pay all you get all your money. All you worried, all you get all your money, NNP go pay. All you get it. Yeah, so if all you want to subscribe and help them out. But don't come and try and pull no wool over we eye. Well, this is the Caribbean, we doesn't use wool down here. Don't try and come and pull no cotton over we eye. We know what's going on. All your brokes, just say so. That is why all you have to put back thing by Grenlec. That is why you have to put thing on water. That is why you have to come and say all your floating bond and all you'll be making it for the average man. Yeah, average man may foot. Just admit, all you broke, all you trying to raise money. It's all about raising money. It's nothing about no. We are being nice to you and we're doing this in your interest. Yeah? And your brokes, you're still, according to one of the callers earlier, you have already put aside, you're not paying any loan payments and so. Again, that was reiterated today again by the Minister of Finance that they have suspended that part of things. So there are certain payments that they are not going to be making in this fiscal year. coming. So that is suspended. They would relook, but they must come to Parliament every now and again and do that officially. You can't just say that. They have to come to Parliament according to the law. In case you don't know, I know. You must come to Parliament every now and again, and it's like you're refinancing it. You must come to Parliament every now and again and redo it. So in case all you know, you have to do that kind of soon. But I'm talking about Parliament. Don't make the mistake and try and bring that certain bill back to Parliament again. We're just telling all you. Yeah? We're telling all you for all your own political good. Don't, because we like a fight. We don't want to just beat all you that bad so easy. Right? Don't come back to Parliament with this bill. Because there is no way, thousands of us in Grenada are going to sit down and allow Claudette Joseph, of all people, Claudette, I don't even know if she have a pompek, Claudette, to come and make decisions on behalf of our children's bodies. We ain't letting it happen. And whoever you put as Minister of Health, if all you change in Minister of Health, in consultation with the Attorney General. Who know who the Attorney General could be? Who know what their particular inklings or inclinations can be? That we supposed to let them make decisions on our children? Man, move there with that, eh? Don't come back with that. What we telling all you, Don't come back with that. There are consequences. Alright? And I'm saying it clear. Political consequences. Or if you look at trap me and come and say I'm threatening government, I'm not threatening you all. I'm warning you all. There are consequences. Especially political ones. Don't bring that bill back to Parliament. Well, you want to go and bring it, or you go find out the hard way. Sometimes it's the hard way, all you like to find out too, Folks, let's remind you all of something quick before I run out of time tonight. Yeah? And that is that we are heading to St. George Southeast Good Hope St. Paul's. That's going to be taking place this Wednesday, the 24th of September from 6:30 p.m. So the New National Party will be staging a public meeting out there in Good Hope St. Paul's this Wednesday, the 24th of September. So we say a special good night to you, Brother Gregory Bowen, and the entire St. George Southeast team. We look forward to seeing you all on that day. All right, and oh gosh, no, look what I go and put here. That's the wrong thing. Hey, that ain't supposed to be inside. You come out there. What you doing there? Yeah, and remember this Friday, the after work lime is going to be taking place. I'm trying to get the flyer for the after work lime. Where you disappear to? Hey, buddy, where you gone? Yeah, trying to get the after. Here it is. Nice. Yeah, the after work lime. That is going to be taking place this Friday, as usual, at the New National Party headquarters. Looking forward to seeing many of you. I know last month they had to put it off due to some adverse weather conditions earlier in the day. It didn't pan out into the evening, but they had to put it off due to that. So that is the after work lime taking place this Friday at the New National Party headquarters out there in Tempe. Starting from 4 p.m. Of course, you can enter free, but buy a little chicken and thing, buy a little, you understand? Buy a little barbecue and thing, man. And there are food and drinks on sale. Right? Nice. And you could go and see if you could beat the Grandmaster himself, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, in a Domino's match. Go and try your best, Papa? Go and see if you could beat him in Domino's. All if he does sit down and match, he ain't matching at all. Yeah? Go ahead. Try your best and see if you could beat him. I'm going to hear about you. Beating him in Domino's is nearly as hard as beating him in election, and that's a hard thing to do. Yes, indeed, folks. So, yes, that is taking place this Friday at the New National Party headquarters out there in Tempe. Looking forward to seeing many of you out there. Yeah, folks. And we had to show them, We had to show them that we afraid them. Every now and again, you have to remind them you're not afraid them. Every now and again, you have to remind them to know their place. Because after 3 years, they can't show you one major project. By this point in time, Emlyn Pier, they done build a whole national stadium already. A whole national stadium that them couldn't build in 4.5 years. By this time, in the reign of the New National Party after 2013, Emlyn Pier, they done build a whole stadium already, and close to 6,000 young people did find employment through various programs of the New National Party in the Ministry of Youth. You had prison program going on. You had programs in the communities going on. You had all of that taking place for young people. Yeah? And that wasn't even at 4.5 years. We didn't have to wait until when NNP come back in after 2018 to go and open any stadium. What have they done? And I'm talking organically. Don't come and tell me about they do for George. No, they had to do for George. It's a project that was secured by the new National Party. Everything was put in place. They had to do it. They could come and boast as much as we do this for George and we do this and we do that and show us something that organically came from you. Show us a single major project. You have the CBI program going on right now. You could call it whatever. The CBI program, so people know what I'm talking about. Show us one major program that has started under the CBI, except the TIF program. One major program under the CBI program that you all have instituted that people can now buy into. One. I ain't asking for more than one. Show us one that you all have done. Still waiting for that hotel down Grenada to start back and all kind of thing. But you didn't start it. All you come and sell out the Grenadian people on it. And don't feel we want to know what happened with the 200 plus people that only had to pay $50 million to, you know. The question coming because we want to know how much of those people and them have been paid and how much money did the Grenadian taxpayer have to pay to settle that debt. Because we know we are speaking somewhere in the region was about 50 million US. Yeah, about 50. No wonder all you have to go and float bond and all. Just know they might float James Bond and all. Yeah, don't worry. Bond all you like. I hope all you have bail bond. Go ahead. Interfere with Grenadians. Folks, that's all the time we have tonight for Talking Points. It's been wonderful being here with you in everything you say and do. Do it safe and secure. I want to be speaking to and with you and not about you again. We apologize for the late start tonight. It was unavoidable. I got stuck in traffic, so I could not make it in time. I was trying my very best, but I got stuck in traffic, and as such, I was unable to make it in time. All right? Well, folks, we want to thank you all for joining us tonight. And indeed, we'll be back tomorrow night with more talking points for you. And just a program note on Wednesday. You know there's that public meeting, so we will be broadcasting that on Wednesday and not having talking points. But we will be on tomorrow night. I don't know of any meeting for Thursday night. So far we're on for Thursday night and for Friday night. Friday last, same-ish situation actually happened. But I was much further away from studio than I was tonight. So tonight I was able to make it to at least do the hour and a half. Friday night, by the time I reach, I might not even be able to do 5 minutes. I was that far away. All right, folks. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Do have a wonderful remainder of your evening. Love each and every one of you. And in whatever you say, whatever you do, do it safe and secure. I want to be speaking to and with you and definitely not about you. I am out.
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Look no further than the Chameleon Design Studios, the creative powerhouse behind Key Central and dozens of standout brands across Grenada and beyond. From web designs, animations, and motion graphics to custom video productions, we bring your visions to life with unmatched efficiency and professionalism. Need a logo? Logo design starts at just $1,500. And our starter pack includes brochures, call cards, and letterheads. Whether you're launching a new business, revamping your identity, or telling your story visually, Chameleon Design Studios is the new face of designs. Call us now at 1473-422-8601 or scan that QR code. Follow us on Instagram at Chameleon_473. Let's communicate. Call us today.
Noise TV at 929-445-4463. Or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com. We Noise TV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand. You can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. We Noise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our services. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions. For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com.
In this life, me trial were many. Some of the time them me know say be a foreigner there, you know. So no go say with people do go sing it like how me sing it. Here in a feet. Yeah, can't be a foreign people there. Me I bring Jamaica from my jersey, so me I sing the Jamaica way. And sometime me foot them get weary. Oh, and they feel like I would stumble. I know them are gonna say so. Me know them are gonna say fall. But sometimes when my problem come in a fall, you know me know. And they feel like I would stumble and drop a grow. Me know myself, but the jail to lands and leave me. I wish some people that just feel the presence of God tonight. Some people just shout out and walk up your mouth. I say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. On the journey to lands that lead me. Put up your hand and say, lead me, Jesus. It's the hand that lead me steady. You see, I want to want for some millions. Oh, yeah. Nothing around.